Alive and alert. On the north side of the dirt, it is your man D Real coming at you with another Be Real with D Real, where Edutainment explains it. As you can see up above in the corner there, that's what we're going to be doing. We are going to be reviewing Black Panther number 8. You know why? Because we reviewed Black Panther number 7 last month, and it's only right that we review number 8 to stay linear, if you will. Now, I'm going to do, you know what? I'm going to wait till I do what I need to do so I can do what I want to do. How about that? Yeah. Comment, like, subscribe, and share the Be Real with D Real page so that when new material comes out, you get it. If you digging what a brother shoveling, put some dirt in my bucket. Comment, like, subscribe, and share, because edutainment is what I do. Now we're gonna get to doing it. As you can see from in the corner there, Black Panther number 8. Real quick, let's do a very swift review of Black Panther number, well, where we're at up to this point. And since we're doing it like that, let's just go ahead and put the cover page right there in front of my face so I can talk and you won't see my lips moving. But before I do all of that, let's address the elephant in the room. Okay, as a lot of people, followers of this page and fellow content providers alike, noticed that yours truly has a letter printed in BT Banter. You know what y'all didn't mention? The real quick response that Miss Eve gave me in response. Yeah, a response in response. Make sense? No. But I'm just so giddy about it that's how I'm talking. But let's look at that, and I'll read you Dr. Ewing's response. It was real quick. She said, "And I appreciate you," because I told her I appreciated her work. "And I appreciate you, Black Panther fan group. Being compared to Priest," which is what I did, "is high praise. Much love to y'all, the Black Panther fan group. And thanks for reading." That's what Miss Eve said to me. That's what Miss Eve said to y'all, the Black Panther fan group. So pump it up and keep pumping it up, because we doing that. We doing that. Now, down to cases. Black Panther number 8 by the Eve Ewing. Art by Mack Chater and Chris Allen. Cover art, Torrin Clark. Now, here's what's happening in Black Panther. Wakanda recently transitioned from a monarchy to a parliamentary democracy. In the unrest that followed, the prime minister exiled T'Challa to bring peace to Wakanda. But even if he is no longer King T'Challa, he will always be the Black Panther, and the Black Panther will always serve Wakanda. Powerful individuals, this is a story, powerful individuals over Benin T'Chaka have disappeared. Their common enemy is one man, Baba Nakisu, head of the Nakisu crime family. But when Black Panther went to confront Baba Nakisu, the dark spirit, Kivu Ma, aka the Grey Wolf, had already eliminated him, and Nakisu's daughter, Alenia, took over the family. Disguised as Ize the dishwasher, T'Challa began working for the Nakisus in order to gather intel, which led him and the thief Beisa, they refer to her as a thief, to the Wakandan vacation home of Cartier St. Croix, one of Nakisu's allies. Waiting for them there was Cartier's daughter, Monet, the powerful mutant known as M, wanting to know who dared to break into their family home. And when we dig in, it's going down like this. T'Challa's trying to explain to Monet that he's not here to steal. He's just here to gather information. And then he makes the mistake of saying, "Oh, ain't you all you mutants want it?" And I don't know what you said that for, T'Challa. That probably put her in diamond mode, right? Right. And she thinks that's not the real T'Challa, but she's about to find out. Now they say F around and find out. In another yet double page battle spread in this run. Actually, it's a couple. Just enjoy. Look at that. She's going in. T'Challa's going in. They are laying blows on each other. And he's throwing he ain't playing. This is T'Challa right here. If we get into a fight, I done warned you. Okay? I'm not here for this. But if you bring that funk, please believe I give as good as I get. And sure enough, with a little assist from Beisa, which we didn't really want to see happen, she's handled. And she's yielding. You know what I mean? But meanwhile, over there in the Kivu compound, as we saw, look who done woke up Ms. Nikisu. Okay? That look like Kivu Ma to me. Don't that look like Kivu Ma? That look a lot like Kivu Ma. And is he coming to cause trouble? We don't know. We're going to have to wait because they split all of this up in the comic book, like, when there's 3 things going on in a movie and they all happen in real time. Okay. They done calm down. Miss St. Croix done calm down. And she's serving them coffee. We also know she's telepathic and she doesn't have a problem using her telepathy indiscriminately. So we find out Mr. St. Croix made a deal with Baba Nikisu. She warned against it, but they need a facility off-world to watch the dirty money. You see what I'm saying? So how you going to track an account that's records are off-planet? I must say, Baba Nikisu is definitely a Wakandan criminal, or was. And here we are. Look at that. Is that Baba Nikisu? Or is that Kivu Ma? Or is it both? Black Panther hasn't killed him, at least according to what's going on right now. And he needs to show her something, which we will see what he's showing her. Yep, you guessed it, on another page. Moving forward, she needs to deal with X-Men business, and she knows that M knows they've traded information. And she's telling T'Challa, you bring my daddy back, I will be in your debt. Meanwhile, Beisa tripping that Monet can fly, and they got to take the train back. T'Challa don't care about none of that. T'Challa wants to take the train. And on the train, they chit-chatting, and he's asking her, why is she hiding secrets from him, and they supposed to be allies, and she's telling them because she didn't trust them. More on that one in a minute. But now here we are. He's learning, is what he's telling her. And I like that outfit, by the way. He's learning. That's why he's in Berlin T'Chaka. Because as we've always seen, he is constantly surrounded by royalty and royal stuff and things of a royal nature. So he never really gets a chance to sit down amongst the common man. This is not a bad thing for T'Challa. And here in the compound of the Alonga family, mortal enemies of the Nikisus, we see, what's her name? Kalinda, I believe her name was, in Waro. They are plotting. They are also boxing. And his sister sucker punched him. So they are going to get someone as manpower for the mission that they need to do to steal whatever they think Baba Nakisu has. But I don't think Baba Nakisu is the one that's been that is doing this, at least not of his own power, as we can see. So I'm beginning to think Kivu Ma might be behind all the missing people. Just a thought. And as we scoot down here and look at this page in the middle is what I want you to look at right here where T'Challa is. And he's talking about no matter what capacities he's in, he's there to help. Period, point blank. That's what T'Challa does. All these people he's met in Berlin, all these people he's met in Berlin, T'Chaka, and he's been able to impact their lives one way or another. Back to this page, we see Nyobi, and he's teaching a child some new math. If you are a parent and you have ever had to teach a child math in the 90s or the 2000s, you understand about this quote unquote new math. So shouts out to Eve Ewing for bringing that to the fore, because I can't tell you how many times I done had to deal with that crap. Can you tell I'm not a math person? But there are some people coming in there looking for Nyobi, and Beisa is being slick and telling him to leave through the back. Nyobi does it. But looky here. Nyobi gets caught. And Nyobi is caught by the Ilonga family. And wow. So is this the manpower, the help they're talking about getting? This doesn't bode well for Nyobi. I hope they ain't getting ready to. Well, I'm not going to speculate. I'm just going to wait and see. But it ain't looking good for our boy Nyobi. And here we go back to T'Challa and Beisa on the train, and he's continuing to tell her about how he's learned. And she's talking to him, asking him things like, without your crown, your power, your elite technology, and weapons and protection of your family. And he's like, that's just it. I thought those things were what defined me. I was who I was. Had you met me and asked me, who are you? I would have said, I am the king of a great nation. And she asked, and now who are you? I am T'Challa, and I am so much more than my throne. Okay. So I think what this is saying is he has officially thrown off the yoke of the Ridley BS, and he's ready to move on, regardless of what that path may be, if he continues to be protector in the Beatty, or if eventually he ascends back to his original position. Quiet is kept. He's still an emperor, right? May not be a king, but he still has an empire. So hopefully we will touch on the intergalactic empire of Wakanda soon. Hint, 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 Miss Eve. Hint, hint, hint. And here is Kivu Ma with Baba's daughter. And she's asking about what he wishes to show her. And this is actually kind of like, to me, it looks like a welcome to my parlor type thing, said the spider to the fly. And you can see right there, oh yes, so many others. Everyone thinks they've disappeared. Oh, they haven't disappeared. No one ever leaves. Ooh, they are only traveling. What does that mean? They are only traveling. That's cryptic as hell. You know what I mean? If that is the outcome of what they're trying to do, bruh, I quiver at what Kivu Ma may actually be up to. But the next issue, let's look at that. I'm gonna get a close up on it. I needed to. Next, Ad Astra. Ooh, as if in response. We all know what Ad Astra means, don't we? Ad Astra means to the stars. To the stars? Is this just going to be him destroying the outer space dirty accounts? Or does to the stars mean we might be going a little farther than just into Earth orbit? Keep them fingers crossed, y'all. And like I said, trust in Eve, man. She might not be giving you the story you want, but I believe she's giving you the story that you need. And you may not realize it right now, but I mean, let's look at it this way. You went 15 issues in on some BS. So the least you can do is give this woman 15 issues. She ain't did nothing that made my radar go up. Put it like that. So far, she had issue 8, and she still ain't, my something fishy radar ain't jumped up yet. You see what I'm saying? So, before y'all say all of this stuff about trash, blah, 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 wait for the storyline to complete. Y'all waited for that other crap storyline to complete. Wait for this one to complete before we go in, and then you had a couple of storylines in that last run. So, you know what? I'm not going to take up a whole bunch of this time talking about what I think or what I feel. You know what I mean? I'm just going to go ahead and say, if by issue 15, y'all ain't seeing what y'all need to see, I'll be right there with y'all. Like, what's up? You gotta have 15 issues to rock it out. What's happening? I'll be right there with y'all. But I feel like this is going to resolve in a way that is satisfactory to people who say they love T'Challa the Black Panther. There should be a positive resolution to this. And if there's not, bruh, like I said, I'll be the first one to be like, you know what I'm saying? So have faith in the creative team, in Miss Eve, Mr. Allen, Mr. Chater, and hopefully they editors ain't doing them too bad. That's it for now, y'all. But fret not, I will be coming at you with another one of them other ones. And until I do, y'all be good to each other. Hit it.